here with author Paul Dykewicz, and he's got a new book, Holy Smokes. Tell us about Holy Smokes.
Holy Smokes is a book that's based on the life and guidance of the late Notre Dame sports chaplain, Father James Reilly. He was there for more than 40 years, helping guide players, coaches, and so many others to overcome adversity and become successful on and off the field. His advice became so legendary, I was contacted and suggested I would write about him, and I figured I wouldn't become an article. Instead, I got so many amazing stories you couldn't believe it became this inspirational book.
Now, you said a sports chaplain, so his duty at Notre Dame was to minister directly to sports teams and sports players?
Exactly. He also had one of the most difficult jobs at Notre Dame prior to that, where he was the head of discipline during the Vietnam War era.
Oh, that couldn't have been easy.
That was a very challenging role. He apparently did not like it at all, but he was really good at it. He could be tough and rough when he needed to be, and he once stopped a building on campus from getting burned down.
Now, something hits me about this. You figure the sports teams, especially the football players, would need a chaplain the most because you'd have people turning their heads, they'd have the chance of becoming stars, so that the temptations of money, the temptations of women, the temptations of fame. So they're the people who would need the chaplain most of all. What did he tell them?
Well, it was really good Catholic advice. He was a very conservative, traditional Catholic priest, and he provided good values for them and was there to counsel them as they needed him. And one in particular who came to him and spoke very positively about his influence was Rocket Ishmael, who was not raised Catholic. He was actually introduced to the Muslim faith as a boy, and he was among many of the non-Catholic players who really relied on Father Reilly and enjoyed him and felt that he was able to assist them in weathering the storms that came. In fact, he shared one story where he told Father Reilly he was really looking forward to the next football season while they were watching an intramural sporting event. And Father Reilly said to him, "Why?" And he said, "Because of your masses." And that's from somebody who wasn't raised Catholic and wasn't Catholic.
Now, when you've got non-Catholics looking forward to Mass, you're doing something right as a Catholic chaplain, that's for sure.
Well, he was very special. He would get to the point. He would have succinct homilies, but they would also be very effective. And he made an impression on people, and he was always there when he was in good health. Later, he lost a couple of legs to diabetes, which was a terrible penance for a sportsman like Father Reilly, who was a top-notch amateur hockey player and known for a physical style of play when he played in faculty games at Notre Dame. So he knew the competitive nature of sports. He knew that it was involving winners and losers, but he also advised people to play the right way and to do it within the rules.
All right, and if people want to get this book, where can they find it online?
A number of places. One, they can go to my website, holysmokesbook.com. They can also go to Amazon, and they can find it on the publisher's website, Zulon Press, which is XULONPRESS.com. Additionally, if anybody wants a signed copy or they want to order some for a school, I'm happy to do that. That would be contacting me at my email address, which would be holysmokesauthor@gmail.com.
The author is Paul Dykewicz. The book is Holy Smokes. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure, Peter.